Have you ever considered how powerful your brain really is? It's not just about intellect or creativity. Your brain is like a dynamic power source, constantly buzzing with activity, producing electrical energy. Yes, that's right, electrical energy. This energy, often referred to as brain power, is a testament to the remarkable abilities of this organ. So, when we talk about brain power, we're referring to the impressive electrical energy your brain produces. But exactly how much power does a human brain generate? This question might have crossed your mind at some point, and it's a fascinating one to ponder. To truly grasp the enormity of our brain's capabilities, let's delve into some specifics. Picture this. The human brain, while only making up about 2% of our body's weight, is an incredible energy consumer. It uses up roughly 20% of the body's total energy. Now, if we translate that energy consumption into electrical power, scientists estimate that the human brain produces about 20 watts. Yes, you heard that right. The brain, this compact organ nestled within our skulls, generates an impressive 20 watts of electrical power. Now, what does 20 watts mean in a context that we can readily understand? Well, it's about enough to power a dim light bulb. Imagine that. The brain's electrical output, though it might seem small when compared to the power needed to run, say, a refrigerator or a computer, is quite substantial in its own right. The very thought you're using to process this information is generating enough power to light up a bulb. This comparison doesn't just give us a tangible grasp of the brain's electrical output, it also underscores the incredible functionality of this organ. Despite its relative smallness, the brain is ceaselessly active. It's processing information, controlling bodily functions, and engaging in an array of activities, all while generating a consistent 20 watts of power. Think of it as a powerhouse that's always on, always working, always producing energy. And to think that all these activities, all this energy, is being produced by an organ that weighs just about 3 pounds. It's nothing short of extraordinary. So the next time you're sitting in a dimly lit room, remember this. The light you're seeing is a tangible representation of the power your brain could potentially generate. Yes, your brain is creating about 20 watts of electrical power right now. Can you imagine what 20 watts of power can do? Now, it may not seem like much, especially in a world where we're used to dealing with devices that require hundreds or even thousands of watts of power. But let's put things in perspective. Imagine a dim light bulb, the kind that you might use as a nightlight or in a cozy reading nook. It doesn't need to light up an entire room, but just provide a soft glow. That's what 20 watts of power can do. It can power a dim light bulb. Now think about this. Your brain, this miraculous organ tucked away in your skull, is generating the same amount of electrical power. That's right. Your brain, which is about the size of 2 clenched fists, is producing enough power to light that dim bulb. And what's even more astonishing is that it's doing this while performing an array of functions. It's processing your thoughts, controlling your heartbeat, coordinating your movements, and so much more. All these activities, all this hustle and bustle, and it's still able to produce 20 watts of power. So while 20 watts might not seem like much in the grand scheme of things, when you consider the size of the brain and the multitude of tasks it's performing simultaneously, it's quite an impressive feat. It shows us just how efficient and powerful our brains truly are. It's not about the absolute amount of power, but rather the relative power. The power relative to its size and the power relative to the work it's doing. And in that context, 20 watts is quite an impressive figure. The human brain, small yet powerful, is a marvel of nature. It's a testament to the incredible potential and capabilities that lie within us. And it all comes down to those 20 watts of power. So your brain is producing enough power right now to light a dim bulb. Isn't that fascinating? Your brain isn't just producing power, it's a powerhouse of activity. Yes, you heard that right. This 3-pound organ, nestled within our skulls, is ceaselessly buzzing, churning out energy and controlling our every move, thought, and emotion. It's a marvel of nature, a testament to the incredible complexity and potential of human life. The brain is a hive of activity, tirelessly processing information from the world around us. It takes in data through our senses, deciphers it, and then translates it into a response, all in a matter of milliseconds. Imagine, for instance, the lightning-fast process that goes on in your brain when you touch a hot surface. Your brain instantly recognizes the danger, commands your hand to withdraw, and prompts you to react, all before you've even consciously registered the pain. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. The brain is also the control center of our bodies, guiding and regulating a myriad of bodily functions. From the rhythm of your heartbeat to the blink of your eyes, from your breathing patterns to your digestive processes, every minute detail is orchestrated by your brain. It's like a grand conductor, harmonizing the symphony of activities within our bodies. Moreover, the brain is also the seat of our thoughts, emotions, and memories. It's where we dream, plan, create, and love. Every idea, every feeling, every memory is born, nurtured, and stored here. The brain is the canvas on which we paint the story of our lives, the stage where we enact our joys and sorrows, our hopes and fears. Even when we're at rest, our brains are hard at work. During sleep, the brain is busy consolidating memories, processing emotions, and preparing for the next day. It never really switches off, it just switches gears. In essence, the brain is a relentless dynamo, a powerhouse of activity. It's the engine that drives us, the compass that guides us, the artist that shapes us. Despite its modest size, it wields immense power, constantly engaged in a multitude of tasks that define who we are and how we experience the world around us. Your brain, small as it is a veritable powerhouse, constantly buzzing with activity. So, what have we learned about the power of the brain? Well, firstly, we've discovered that the term brain power signifies the electrical energy our brains produce. It's a fascinating concept that draws a parallel between the functioning of our brains and a power source. The brain, despite its modest size, is a constant hub of electrical activity, producing energy that is vital for our existence. We've also learned to quantify this brain power. Our brains generate around 20 watts of electrical power. It may not seem like a lot when compared to the energy consumption of everyday devices like a refrigerator or a computer, but it's truly remarkable when you consider that this energy is being produced by something as small and complex as our brain. Just imagine an organ that fits in the palm of your hand, generating enough electrical power to light a dim bulb. And speaking of light bulbs, we've made a comparison that makes the concept of brain power more tangible. The 20 watts of power our brain generates is comparable to the energy needed to power a dim light bulb. This comparison helps us appreciate just how significant our brain's electrical output is. It's not just an abstract number, but a real-world impact that we can visualize and understand. But the brain isn't just about generating power. It's a powerhouse of activity, constantly buzzing with processes that control our bodily functions, process information, and even shape our thoughts and emotions. From the moment we wake up to the moment we sleep, and even during our sleep, our brains are hard at work. They're processing sensory information, coordinating our movements, enabling us to learn and remember, and so much more. It's like a supercomputer that never switches off. So, let's take a moment to appreciate the incredible capabilities of our own brains. They're not just organs sitting inside our heads, they're powerhouses generating electrical energy, processing vast amounts of information, and controlling complex bodily functions. They're the reason we can think, feel, learn, and experience the world around us. They're the reason we're alive. Each one of us carries this powerhouse with us every day. It's a part of who we are. It's what makes us human, and it's truly extraordinary. It's not something we often think about, but maybe we should. Maybe we should take a moment every now and then to appreciate the marvel of nature that is our brain. So the next time you switch on a light bulb, remember this: your brain is generating a similar amount of power. It's buzzing with activity, processing information, controlling your body, and enabling you to experience the world. It's a powerhouse that you carry with you every day. Your brain is truly a marvel of nature, producing enough power to light a bulb and constantly buzzing with activity. It's a powerhouse you carry around with you every day. So, appreciate your brain power because it's quite extraordinary.